How to tame your Draco. The Draco pistols, the micro and mini, this is the micro, come with a M16 style flash hider on them. And they still have quite a bit of a fireball. And of course the flash hider works a little bit as a compensator, not so much as a brake. We've got two different brakes or compensators in from Primary Weapon Systems that we wanted to take a look at, real speed and slow-mo, and see how they impact the fire on this thing. Now, it's a little optimistic to hope for much results out of a 6 1/4 inch barrel, but they have the most fire, and since it's getting a little dark on this chilly December day in Oregon, we figured this would be the place to get the imagery of that fireball. So first, a couple rounds at normal speed. To give you an idea of what that fireball looks like. Now we'll show you some slow motion of a 5-shot burst like that, hopefully capturing the fireball to give you an idea of the shape and give you an idea of what the muzzle looks like through the movement of those shots with this birdcage style flash hider. Next we'll try the PWS. So this is the JTAC compensator, which is a rather short abbreviated version from Primary Weapon Systems. We're going to once again do 5 rounds at natural speed and then 5 rounds of slow-mo to give you an idea of how it changes things. So this one really lets that flame out, but in the shoulder the gun felt more stable. I didn't feel as much rise. Hopefully now we're looking at that slow motion footage to get an idea of what's actually happening, but it felt very comfortable to me. Aside from, as Tia Best described it, it puts you in the bubble. You feel like that bubble of percussion is wrapping around you, but the gun is definitely more stable and the flash is more dispersed as a shooter. That's the Primary Weapon Systems JTAC on a 6-inch barrel. Next, we'll try the AK compensator. So this is the AK compensator from Primary Weapon Systems. Very beautifully machined, and even has some thread type texturing on the inside of the muzzle end to help with dispersing some of that flame. It's a little bit longer of a device. Once again, we'll do 5 rounds shown at normal speed, filming at 30 frames a second, and then we'll slow things down to get an idea of the effect. So as a shooter, I felt heat on my hand, which of course, with this little pistol, your hand is right there. The fire was definitely shot much further out to the side, and the compensation, I'd say, felt stronger. It felt maybe even pushing downward on the muzzle a little bit. You guys are watching the slow motion. I haven't seen it yet at the point of speaking, but there is definitely some downward force with this compensator. So you can tame your Draco. Why'd we use Dracos? Well, once again, the effect, visual effect, is much larger on the 6 1/4 inch barrel than it would be on a 16-inch barrel. We wanted you to be able to see where those gases were going, where that fire is going, and get an idea for it. Take that knowledge, apply it to your 8-inch, your 10-inch, or your 16-inch AK. Why Primary Weapon Systems? Well, if you saw our videos visiting PWS headquarters, AKs and AK brakes are kind of actually where they got their start. Sure, they're now known for high-end piston-driven ARs, but the roots were with something like this. So it's kind of neat to see what years of innovation, investment, research, engineering, and production abilities have come to with these brakes here, and it certainly made this little Draco a whole lot tamer to shoot. Thanks for watching.